leaving Farragut Bay. We decided to go to Whitney Island and anchor there. That's about 20 miles west of here, northwest of here. And we're going to head for a little anchorage there behind Whitney Island and spend a couple of days. And then we're going to run down to Cake to refill our water tank. We could run our water maker, but these bays are really silty, and so we're concerned about clogging up the filters in the not very clean water. So we decided not to run the water maker while we're doing this little anchoring bit, unless it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah, we can run it in between anchorages, I think, but when we're sitting for 3 or 4 days at an anchorage,
that's right.
We don't want the...
If we decide to stay a week in one of these anchorages, or if we find ourselves in a situation where there's no clean water around for a few days, we might have a problem with the water maker. So it needs to be run every 2 or 3 days, every third day or so, to keep it free of bacteria. Bacteria?
Yeah, microbial growth.
Microbial growth. Thank you, that's more accurate. Microbial growth in the membrane. The filters will keep all the silt and stuff out, but
there's a lot of growth in this
water.
A lot
of growth. There's a lot of stuff in this water, a lot of silt and a lot of marine life, small stuff. So anyway, we elected to run off our tank, which is good for the way we're doing this now, because we're not in a harbor. The salt water is clean enough to use for washing dishes and stuff like that.
So we usually get a week out of the tank when we're moored.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're just using the water for everything.
Use the water for everything without regard to conservation at all.
Using it sparingly, it should last a couple of
10
weeks.
days.
10 days to 2 weeks,
10
depending
days.
on it. But we're drinking a lot of coffee and tea.
Drinking a lot of coffee and tea.
So we could make it last quite a bit longer, but we enjoy our coffee too much.
Yeah, I think 10 days we can get out of the tank.
Yeah, so we're going to go hang at Whitney for a couple of days.
A couple of days, and then we'll go over to Cake and refill our water tank.
Yeah, the tanks will be dry by then. We were going to just head over to Cake today, but then we'd kind of miss out on another anchorage, and we have a few more days. We got two gallons in our day tank.
I figure we have 2 days on the main tank and 2 days on the reserve tank.
Yeah, so we can stay over at Whitney for 3 days or so, unless the weather turns bad. And then we'll pop over to Cake real quick.
Refill the water tank, go to the little farmer's market down there.
Yep.
And
stock up on some
the
stuff.
Grocery store, buy some cookies and crackers.
And then move on.
Maybe a bottle of whiskey.
Oh.
Hey, a liquor store there too.
So we had a whale come up on right next to the boat yesterday while we were anchored. I actually kind of gasped a little bit. It was pretty
60
close.
or 70 feet from the boat.
Well, it was headed straight for us, which had me a little bit flummoxed because there's no way we can move out of the way.
I know, but we were in like, I think 50 feet of water at the most.
Well, he was pretty close.
He was pretty close. And he was
I was surprised.
He was really big.
Yeah,
hey,
but
what's he doing in here?
He came cruising through a couple of nights. Actually, 2 nights and I think 2 mornings. So seems to be a regular in there. So that's kind of cool. Got a little bit of a shot of him.
Must be, and you know, fishermen came in. There's crab traps set all over the place.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty busy little
couple of yachts,
place.
A couple of motor yachts cruised in and anchored and spent a day or 2 and then left.
But nice, easy anchorage in there.
Very easy anchorage in, 15 fathoms of water, mud bottom, good holding. There's some weed on the bottom. We pulled up a big lump of weed, but no big deal. Good holding and very well protected. Too well protected almost because
the flies were.
Flies, yeah.
And they're
great big huge flapping wing black fighting flies. 3 of them would pick you up and carry you away. So.
And they bite.
And they bite. Resting on the surface over there. Got right there.
No No fish, guys. Sorry. That was Cape Fanshawe. And coming up on Whitney Island and the Storm Islands. Oh, beautiful day. And Chuck got another fly. Oh, he's huge. Those things bite.
I know, he's
They're
still alive.
aggressive.
Oh, there's another one.
Go away!
And I'm flies.
Holy crow! Ah! Ah!
We're down.
Ah!
So doing some more.
Ah! What is with these flies, man? They're evil.